again.
I'm Josh. This is
Jeremy.
Jeremy and
Alex.
Alex. I'm gonna ask them a few questions about their slang and what they say. Jeremy, what's some slang words you use?
Thought, trick, hoe, slut, bruh, dude, the N-word. The A, not the ER part. Others I can't even think of off the top of my head.
You got any? Alex?
It's all up with me except for cuz.
Alright. How often do y'all use like slang in your tweets, like your tweets you post every day?
Oh, all of them.
All the time.
I said maybe 95% of them are cooking not cooking like this.
Do you think elderly people in our country might despise how the younger generation uses more slang?
They might think it's a different language to now though. Because they use some slang, our slang is I guess more evolved and more complex and advanced.
Alright, Jeremy, you got a question to ask the class about what word they've ever heard from up north?
Johnny Pumper, you know what that is? It's not a porn star, it's the name of a fire hydrant in New York. Look it up.
I'm Josh, and this is
Chris.
and that is Justin. I'm gonna ask them a few questions about literacy and maybe how it affects their music and what they think about it. Could y'all give me some examples of some slang words, maybe?
Right on.
Right on.
That's a good one. That's my favorite one. Right on. Right on.
Dig it. Dig it. Alright, I asked them a specific question about like their music and how maybe it affects like the flow of music or the context of music.
Well, it's my firm belief. Is it Josh?
Right, Josh.
It's my firm belief, Josh, that music is given context and designated a particular influence when it's used colloquially, such as you can tell if the song comes from 1960 if they use words like groovy or diggable or anything like that.
Does it bother you when you see other people use it on their social media? Like over?
When it's extremely overdone, social media wise, maybe a little bit.
Do you think maybe the elderly people in America might despise slang?
Yeah.
And how it's like come about? Okay. Alright, and do you think it would influence you in the professional world if other professionals heard you talk the same? Would maybe it affect your raise or promotions?
Yes. Chemical engineering majors, we can't do that.
Right. How often do y'all use slang?
Every day, a couple hours a day, a lot of it.
Josh, this is Mitch. We're going to ask Mitch a few questions about literacy and how he uses slang. He's from Japan, actually, so he's going to give us a few examples of how they use slang. I told him that in America, a lot of our slang words, you just omit letters, or it's just a completely different word. Like instead of saying marijuana, you would say weed, or instead of saying I'm going to go sleep, I'm going to go crash. He's going to explain what they did.
Alright, in Japan, some people use the word that flipped. For example, in Japanese, sister is one. Then some people say neo, and sometimes some people say like money, which is mane. Then people say neima. So that's the one type of slang that is being pretty popular that people use.
If you were to go into a professional world in Japan and you were to use a lot of slang language, does it affect if maybe you were to get a job or if you were to get promotions?
As far as you talking to the boss and stuff, you don't want to use the slang word, so you want to use the proper language as much as possible.
Right. Alright, well thank you.
Thank you very much.